Today is a historic day. For the first time in our nation's history, a former president, a United States president, has been indicted with criminal charges, which are felony charges. So what's going to happen here and what is the likelihood of success? Hey, this is Attorney Drew Page. Welcome to the Drew Page channel. In this video, we're going to go through the indictment. It's only 16 pages long. There's not a whole lot to reveal here. We were hoping maybe there'd be some facts in there, but there aren't a whole lot of facts in here. But we're going to go through each of the counts quickly, and then we'll kind of talk about what to expect in next steps. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's take a look at the indictment. The style of the case is the people of the state of New York versus Donald Trump. Went before a grand jury of New York and accuses the defendant of the crime of falsifying business records in the first degree in violation of Penal Law 175.10. The first count is that the defendant in the county of New York and elsewhere on or about February 14, 2017, with the intent to defraud and intent to commit another crime and aid and conceal the commission thereof, made and caused a false entry in the business records of an enterprise, to wit, an invoice from Michael Cohen dated February 14, 2017, marked as a record of the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust and kept and maintained by the Trump Organization. Now, the remaining 33 counts in this 16-page indictment have pretty much the same language all the way through. It's just differences in dates and differences in where the actual business entry was made in the business records. So for count 2, it's the same date. And in this case, it is a detailed general ledger in the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust. In the third count, it's the same date of February 14, 2017, and it's a different entry in the detailed general ledger for the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust. In the fourth count, it's the same date, but it involves a check, and the check stub is dated the same date from the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust account. The fifth count is a March 16, 2017 date, and this is an invoice from Michael Cohen dated February 16, 2017 and transmitted on March 16, 2017 from the Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust and kept and maintained by the Trump Organization. The sixth count is the same date, detailed general ledger, Donald J. Trump Revocable Trust. The seventh count is the same date, the same trust, but a different check number. The eighth count is an invoice from Michael Cohen dated April 13, 2017, marked as record of Donald J. Trump and kept and maintained by the Trump Org. The ninth count, detailed general ledger for Donald J. Trump from June 19, 2017. 10th count, June 19, 2017 from Donald J. Trump check stub. The 11th count is May 22nd, 2017, marked a record of Donald J. Trump and kept and maintained by Trump Organization, a false entry in the business records of an enterprise. So not really any detail there. The 12th count is a detailed general ledger for Donald Trump, a business record voucher number 855331. 13th count, it's really just all the same. I mean, there is nothing really different. It's just dates. They all involve Michael Cohen or the general ledger or pay stubs. And as you go through each of the counts of the indictment and you just see the different dates, they're all falsifying business records in the first degree charges. I'm looking to see if there's any other people involved other than Michael Cohen, the detailed general ledger, and the different general ledgers and business enterprises, to see if there's anything specific elsewhere. Not seeing anything so far. I'm down to count 34. I mean, yeah, the last count is December 5th, 2017. So all of this stuff relates back to 2017, and you see the signature by Alvin Bragg Jr. There at the end of the document. He is the one who has presented this indictment to the grand jury for their consideration, which they obviously have found. Unfortunately, we still don't know what the likelihood of success is, because while there are 34 different dates and ledger entries, some of which are same date, but all within this 2017 period. There's no information in the grand jury indictment here that indicates what the connecting crime is. So if there's no connecting crime, you're looking at 34 misdemeanors. But it's alleged that he did that with the purpose of or conspiring to or aiding committing another crime. But it doesn't say what that crime is. So it could be a campaign finance law. It could be something completely unrelated. Now, a lot of legal scholars are opining that if it's not a violation of another New York law, then the prosecutor is going to be hampered by that as well. And it'll be interesting to see. I have not had time to research that issue. I will be certain to try to do so to see if it has to be connected with an actual New York law or if it can be connected to a federal campaign finance law, for example. But without knowing what that information is, there's no way to know what the outcome of success is going to be for the case. So as things progress, I'll do follow-up videos and keep you up to date if I can as to what's going to happen. But as it stands right now, without knowing what the companion crimes are alleged to be, there's no way to evaluate the merits. If you hear people say that the case based on the indictment is gone, it's not. That's not the case. But likewise, if someone were to say it's a slam dunk case just based on the indictment, they're wrong as well. There's just no information here to suggest what that other crime is. And that's another thing about the indictment is very, very bland. And an indictment is meant to give notice to the accused of what the charge is that they're supposed to be facing. And without saying what that companion crime is, that indictment could perhaps even be constitutionally defective. Now, I'm not saying that it is, I'm saying it could be. Again, we all just got the indictment today, so there's going to be a time for researching things out and checking things out and seeing what the constitutionality of these things are, what the legal requirements are for this second crime. So all those things will be coming out in the coming days, and as I'm able to discover any of that stuff for you, I will be sure to share it with you first and foremost. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments. What do you think about this historic event? Is it a complete political farce, or do you think that there's something to it? Let me know down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, stay tuned.